There's a little bit of a learning curve here. This is the first time Ethan's ever run a tractor out in the field, and especially with any type of equipment, so.
Hey, don't run me over.
Well, good morning and welcome back to Balfour Farm. The fields are finally drying out, so we've got some field work to do today. It's the first time this season. So we've got a pile of manure that we need to go move. We stockpiled it out on a field that we cut hay on. I think we piled it last year. It's been sitting there a while. It's time to move it. Last fall I'd planned on spreading it, got too wet, so we're gonna get to it now. Hopefully things have dried out and the pile's not still frozen, I hope. Before we get to spreading, I came out. I'm gonna need to hook up. I'm gonna try and rototill the patch where the manure's been sitting, so there's no grass there underneath it, obviously. So I need to hook the rototiller up here. I also need to go grease up the equipment, get the manure spreader all set to go. We've been using it all winter, but it was on light duty spreading sawdust. So we're gonna get the tractors all fueled up, check the fluids, and then get the manure spreader all greased up and ready to go. I will grab that rototiller before we leave. I'm also gonna grab some seed. I'm gonna try spreading a little bit of seed. We've done this in the past with clover seed, but I've got some seed I'm gonna spread on top of the spreader, mix it in with the manure, and then spread it on the field. Your helper. The engineer that figured out where to put the dipstick on these things was a moron. The tube spot is behind like the main hydraulic line. It's terribly inconvenient to get to. I don't know what they were thinking. Apparently they weren't. All right, well, we've got Ethan out here spreading manure, so I'll show you. This is, I think I mentioned it earlier, but this is a manure pile that we had stacked out in the field. At the time we cleaned out one of the barns, it was too wet to spread, so we had somebody with a dump truck come out and dump it here. Originally I was thinking it was just a year or two. This might have been here a little bit longer than this, so this is completely composted out. And there's weeds growing in it, big almost bushes. So we're picking these out as we go and chucking them aside and turning the pile over as much as we can to break it up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep adding, we add about 3 scoops of seed to each load of manure here, and it'll help, it should grow. It'll grow better than if it's left in the bag back at the barn, so even if only half of it comes up, it'll still be good. All right, well, there's a little bit of a learning curve here. This is the first time Ethan's ever run a tractor out in the field, and especially with any type of equipment, so it's gonna take a little bit for him to get the hang of it, but we're gonna turn this pile over real quick while he's out there spreading and try and get it all mixed up and get the grass knocked down and the weeds. So we've been at this for a while now. What we're doing is we're loading and spreading wood ash on our fields. This is a byproduct from a logging company. So they have a biomass boiler system. So what they do is they burn anything that can't be sold, whether it's rotted wood or the bark, bits and pieces, branches that fall off at the log yard. They burn it in a massive boiler system that heats their buildings. So it's a pretty large logging company, and it's also a trucking company. So what we do is we actually have to pay for this, but we get this wood ash, and it's certified organic. And what we do is we spread it on our field, and it acts as similar to lime, so it changes the pH of the soil, raises the pH of the soil. Been at this most of the day. We spread some manure earlier. This here is actually, we're going to go spread it on a neighbor's field that we cut hay on. Supposed to rain tomorrow, so we're going to try and get this done tonight as much as we can. It'll really help things out if it gets rained on right after we spread it. Okay, this is going to be my last load of the night. It's about 6:30 now, and I still need to go feed the calves and water and feed pigs again, so got a good load for the last one on here. Maybe you can see that, I don't know. Yeah, this is on a neighbor's property, and it's not very far. It's maybe half mile or so fairly close, but it still takes time. It's been taking probably about 20 minutes or so to drive over and then drive back and load. So not the longest trip, but it is time consuming. I think we're on this is load number 10 or 11. Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Hey, don't run me over. What do you think? What are you doing? Eloise. Yes. That's a good girl. All right, come on, let me be. Well, it's been a couple days since we started this video, and the weather has taken a drastic change for the worse, that is. So we managed to get a little bit of the spreading done, and I actually finished it that night in the rain, which is fine. We actually needed the rain to kind of wash everything in and get the manure into the ground. Helps with the wood ash that we spread, and then with all that seed that we put in, it'll help it grow. So as you can see here, we put the cows out today. This is not really on pasture. The grass is very, very short here. We had the heifers out here before. What I've decided to do is I put the cows here. It's much drier it has not stopped raining. So this is not all muddied up. There's a little bit of grass here for them to pick at. They were super excited to come out here and play around with it. Oh, that was rude. That was rude. Yeah. Oh. So it's still going to be probably another week at least before we truly put the cows out on grazing ground. It's going to rain the rest of this week. It's a beautiful sunny day today, but it's supposed to rain almost every single day for the next week. No, don't eat that. Don't eat that. You guys are all coming to say hi, huh? All right, well, I've got to get off. We need to move some pigs around, sort some pigs. So we're going to end the video here. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of what we're doing here on the farm. And we will see you next time. Oh, it is muddy.